Hello and welcome to PSP, Personal Success Planners. My name is Caroline Marsh and I'm here with my business partner, Chisha Kumisuku. We're all about Black women. Our aim is to inspire, empower the Black woman, sharing ideas of becoming wealthy. If this is your first time and you haven't yet subscribed on our channel, be sure to do so by clicking on the link below, but also follow us on Facebook, and why not like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and be a part of our great journey. So today we're all talking about, one of the key pillars that are so important in what we do. And I'm going to let you introduce to us today's topic and who we are and what we're all about. Chisha.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the world of personal success planners. We are passionate about inspiring, empowering women, Black women specifically, in the journey to wealth. So our core message is around 4 pillars. Pillar number 1 is making more money. Pillar number 2 is managing your money. Pillar number 3 is protecting that money. And pillar number 4 is personal mastery. So today we'll be looking at our pillar number 1, making more money, which is very apt at this time, isn't it?
Because it certainly is. It certainly is. Yes, it's all about making money. We've been in COVID lockdown for quite some time now, and people are just like, I don't know what to do. My finances must get sorted out. I need to change some things. Where am I going to be in 3 months? The end of the year will come. It's 2020 after all. So there's all these things. I know. We're in July. So, what else must I do? And so love the conversation, Chisha. So tell us a little bit more.
So definitely, the easiest thing to go into is to look down the area of entrepreneurship. And, it's not to frighten you off. You've probably been working, you've never thought about becoming an entrepreneur, but it's a good time, maybe even if you're beginning it as a side hustle or doing it full time, if depending on the time that you have. But I think what is key is to look at where is the world today in your community. What are the problems that people are facing? What are the challenges? If we're stuck at home because we're in some form of lockdown, then it's realizing that people can't travel, they can't get to the places they need to go, they probably can't get a lot of the things that they need. So it becomes very easy, isn't it? Because then we have 2 areas, online and offline. Caroline, maybe you can expand on how people can use online platforms or what sort of areas they can look into.
That's great. No, I like the idea, Chisha, that you started off first of all by explaining that people need to first of all look at the problems that people are facing, because the role of a business is purely to supply goods or services that people want and are looking for. So we're in lockdown. People have challenges. And if I have to look at my own life, for example, in the UK, the biggest thing that has been and made the challenge is having access to things that I would normally just go up and, pick up or go and get X, Y, and Z, and having to adjust my whole life. So according to not according to, if I look into my own world, I'll look at, for example, things such as my health and vitality. That for me is like a big thing, right? I've suddenly had to adjust how I do my life. My health lifestyle has had to change. I'm not one that goes to the gym a lot, but I've had to adopt my own way of thinking. Now, I've never had weights and things and stuff, in my house everywhere, but it's been an investment I've had to make. So guess where I've been? I've spent half of my life on Amazon. Okay. So yes. I'm there, exactly. So I'm there buying products from everywhere. I'm looking for ideas and buying health books and buying, guides to getting fit in X number of weeks and stuff. Exactly. So if you are someone that is health oriented and you are passionate about health and vitality, starting a business in that sector would literally help you in becoming successful. And the reason why is that now this is my new norm. My husband on the other side, for him, he wants to go to the gym. He's not been able to go to the gym. He's had to adapt to doing life without the gym. And guess what? He's realized he wastes so much time to travel from the house to get to the gym. So it's just like, do you know what? I don't need gym. I'm paying them X number of pounds per month. I can have my own gym in my own home and do these things. So your job is to literally look out as a health person, or not a practitioner, but as a health and vitality expert.
Wellness.
Find out exactly how can I serve people in that particular field. So that's just an example. So your job is to think, what are my skills? What are my gifts? What are my talents? Is that an area where there is a demand? The danger with that is you want to be careful you don't turn a hobby into a business. So just because you like to do something doesn't mean that you make your money. Your job is to literally think around, what are the things that people are looking for? What's the biggest problem, right? Don't sell me cake, because I'm not buying any donuts. I'm not buying any cake.
Yeah. Unless obviously it's your passion and you know how to make cakes and you know that you'll be able to deliver them. But that's a very good one for an online platform. I think the key thing is to identify the need and identify your skill. You know, there was something I was listening to the other day which said the difference between a hobby and a business is the number of people involved. A hobby is you yourself. A business is where you are serving more people. So that is really key. What about the gig economy?
I know. Isn't that amazing? Because, I mean, that is the next big thing. What's happening is the gig economy. Oops, can you hear me okay?
We can see and hear you. You went off camera a bit, but we can hear you. Continue about the gig economy.
The gig economy allows, people like you and I who have intellectual property that you can turn into a product. So let's say, for example, you are good at coding or you're good at graphics or anything like that. Your job is to think around, how can I start my own business offering these services? So you can now create your own shop and go on places like Fiverr.com where you offer your services. And now that market is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. In fact, I believe that over the next few years, these major organizations are going to stop hiring people with those skills. All they'll do is go onto those platforms at work, going to Fiverr.com, going to, all the other, those kinds of platforms, and get someone to do the work only as a job, and that's it. So if you are that way inclined, then, go out there and position yourself right and offer your products or your services, and you don't even have to focus on just Zambia or the UK, the global platform. I mean, how cool is that? All you need is data. Okay,
all you need is data. And sign up to the right platforms, because even as you have a business, an online business, you have to make sure that you can appear on all the different platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and there's so many today. So understand who your clientele are, who your audience are, and where they hang out on social media. That is really so key. The other thing we left out as well was affiliate marketing. There's a whole business around affiliate marketing. And this really recommending products, books, anything that you have. Most sites have an affiliate link that you can sign up with. And anything else on the online before we look at the offline, because that's the other side?
Yes, I mean, I think within the online space is where you could also offer, for example, counseling services. If you are right now within the UK markets, and I believe not just the UK market actually, as a global thing, many people have been affected by this COVID-19, being restricted, being locked down. And I'm so grateful to God that I've not been in that position, because if I've been confined in my small, in my small house with just me and the kids, it can actually get on top of you, not knowing how to handle life and not knowing how long this is going to go for. So unfortunately, that has led to more mental health issues. So if if you are maybe a health practitioner, a counselor, or whatever, again, create products or services and begin to offer those services around that area. So your job is to just find out, where are people struggling? Where are people challenged? I like how you say to say that, the business, if you have a passion, is where it's just you yourself, or not a passion. If you have a hobby, it's just you yourself. But a business is literally something different. Why? Because it's about service. You're finding the problems that people are facing, and you're becoming the solution to those problems.
Yes, so if you're going to become a solution to the problems, it may be online and it may be offline, or it even may be a merger of the two. Because offline, the thing that really comes to mind is logistics. And you might say, no, I can't, compete with all the big logistical companies or the courier companies that are out there. But think of the people in your community. Is it maybe the elderly who can't get to the supermarkets? Are you able to offer a service of how you can coordinate and get stuff for them specifically? Because there are certain things, maybe you're a Black woman living in a community where it's not easy to get the ingredients that you need for your kind of food. Offer that service, as you can go and pick out what people need and deliver it. So it's about thinking creatively. And that's what I love about this time. We're being forced to think outside of the box. And you now have two options. Offline isn't the biggest thing now, isn't it? It's a mixture of online and offline. And being able to see what you can do and understanding the people that you want to serve and asking them. I think that's something people forget, isn't it? Find out from your community, what do they need? Are their problems the same as yours? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I totally agree 100%. It literally is about finding out where are people challenged, what are people's problems, where they're facing these challenges offline. Yeah. And be able to just be the provider. Just decide, okay, I'll set up this and I'll do that, helping people that can't access those products that they're looking for. So awesome, fabulous. Well, wonderful. I think we've done, yeah.
So a lot around making your money. That's pillar number one. And I think from my end, that's it for today for this video. Any closing remarks, Caroline? In fact, the book, tell them about the book.
That's right. That's right. Well, if you haven't already, you better get the book. You will be not only inspired, but in fact, you'll be empowered to learn more about money and becoming wealthy. The book is The Insider Secrets of the Wealthy Black Woman. And it's obviously co-authored, but we've authored the book together, Chisha, myself. And you can get it on using this URL. Obviously, the link is below. But if you want to just type it through, it's www.personalsuccesschallenge.com. Get the book, free book. Most importantly, take it further, because getting a book is great, but you want to be a part of literally transforming your life. And you can do so by joining our 14-day challenge. It's know how money works and make the money work for you. How good a position that will be for you to get, during this period of time. Take 14 days out of your life and allocate that towards empowering yourself to learn more about money. And I believe that when you do that course, your life will never be the same again. We look forward to having you all on the call. As we say to you before, make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe on the link below. God bless.
Bye.